Hello. Hey everybody, can I get your attention? Up here on the screen. Hey, now that I have your attention, let me let you in on a little thing we're going to be doing here at church called the Character of the Month. We have prayed and asked God for some new vision about things that we can do that you can incorporate into your family and here at church. And so we came up with this idea of Character of the Month. And so what that means is that you're going to hear something pre-service right before service starts that's going to encourage you to exhibit or work on some character. Now, we're beginning with the fruit of the Spirit, which is love. Love is the fruit. All of the things that you read right after that, joy, peace, goodness, faithfulness, self-control, for example, those are all ways that love is exhibited. Those are all attributes of love. But we're going to break those down over the next few months, and each month we're going to start with a teaching, and then there's going to be some practical ways to do it. So let's dive right in with love. Where does the idea of love even come from? Well, we wouldn't know what love was if it wasn't for God. The Bible says in 1 John that God is love. Of course, we think of Romans 5:8, where it says God demonstrated his own love toward us in that while we were sinners, Christ died for us. And then, of course, John 3:16, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him would not perish, but have everlasting life. Now, the word love is so frivolously thrown around sometimes. We say, I love my wife, I love my car, I love hot dogs. Do we mean the same thing when we say all those things? No. I don't love hot dogs as much as I love my wife. I surely don't love my truck as much as I love my wife. I love my wife way more than any of those things. But we have one word, love, to express our feeling towards all those things. Now, in Greek, they had different words. They had phileo, they had agape, they had eros, different kinds, storge, family love. And of course, agape was the highest love. It's the love that God has for us. It's an unconditional love. For us as Christians, that's our benchmark, agape love. So how can we agape in our family? How can we agape in church? How can we agape in our community? Those are all ways that we're going to challenge you over the next few months with these different characteristics of love. So here's one simple practical thing that you can begin to do in your home to put this into practice. Each and every day when you guys come together as a family at whatever time of day that is, something that's normal for your family, just take a moment and go around and ask each person what you can be praying for them for. I think that's a great way to start. We don't have to make it something really big and difficult that takes a lot of time. Let's just start with simple, practical, and achievable. Something that we can work into our daily lives that we're going to continue to do. Now be staying tuned for the rest of this month for different ways that you can put it into practice. And by the way, you can go to our social media in case you missed this or you want to share it with our church Instagram, our Facebook, and so on. We look forward to watching God do a work in your lives this year.